Maziken and Mazanosike. I'm surprised to see both of you this late hour. To what do I owe this visit?
Ogu, please, can you put that gun away so that we can tell you why we have come?
You are scared of the gun?
Not really. Just that we are not comfortable with it. Please, take it away so that we can tell you why we have come.
Okay. I'll put it away. As you can see, I've put the gun away. Please sit down.
It is not necessary. We are just fine.
So, why are you here this late hour?
It's about your sister, Akuchi.
My sister, Akuchi. What about her?
Ogu, you have to be a man. Hold yourself together.
As you can now, I don't understand you. Of course I'm a man.
There is nothing the eyes will see and they will shed blood. And nothing the ears will hear and go deaf. Your sister, Akochi, is dead.
Oh my God! Akochi!
She died a few hours ago while giving birth, and we thought it wise to come and tell you immediately since you are her only surviving relative.
Akuchi, Akuchi.
Take heart. Be a man and hold yourself together. Please.
So what about the child?
She's alive and very healthy.
She? A girl?
Yes. A girl. She's as beautiful as her mother. So sad.
Akuchi! Akuchi! Akuchi!
My elders, you must be aware. This is a sad news. It is a pity for Anasike. I feel for him. The worst thing that can happen to a man is to lose his wife at childbirth. Whenever he sees that child, he remembers the ugly incident. Well, despite the fact that he has grudges and grievances over this council and my throne, we will send him a condolence message and some gifts too.
Your Majesty, that's good of you. You are most kind. Nobody would believe you return good for evil. At least Anosike will understand that you don't hurt him. despite his hatred for you. I thank you so much. I am willing now to be among the delegates of the condolence visit.
Your Majesty, the gods will keep and preserve you for this kind gesture. It's not every man or even king that can do this type of gesture you have done. I thank you so much for this. And I'll be willing to be among the delegates to go for this condolence visit.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Okwadeke, you haven't said anything.
Because I don't have anything to say.
Why?
All what I want to say is that I don't want to be part of the delegation to Anosike's house.
But we're talking about death here, you know. Why not bury your differences with him and then lead this delegation?
Igwe,
Yes.
everyone knows that Anosike hates me with passion. So I will be the most stupid man to go to Anosike's house when I know that Anosike can attack me physically or even poison me. Igwe, I don't want to defy your orders, but for the sake of my life, please don't send me to Anosike's house. I don't want to die.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
If his spirit does not encourage him to go, then allow him. Agukwe and I can go for the dedication. That's my humble suggestion.
If he doesn't want to go, we can go.
Our people say after eating kola, you present your reason of visit. We are here on a condolence visit over your bereavement, to sympathize with you for the death of your wife. It is true that sorry does not heal a wound, but an encouragement to the one that is hurt. We ask you to take heart over your loss. The gods will protect the child she left behind and give you wisdom and provision for the upbringing. His Majesty Igwe Akokaria, whom we are representing, offer this gift to you. And he is really sorry over your loss.
Thank you very much, Ono. Agukwe, thank you very much. I really appreciate this condolence visit. Your words are very encouraging and they are soothing as well. Whereas for these gifts, I'm afraid I cannot accept them. I don't need them. Please.
Anosike, traditionally, it is wrong for the bereaved to reject a condolence gift from his king's men. How much more this one that has come from our traditional ruler? You see, if we take this gift back to him, he will not be happy. He will feel insulted. And moreover, he will feel you are still begrudging him over the throne. My brother, try and consider it.
Aguko, I'm afraid I cannot. I cannot. And you cannot force a man to accept what he does not want. No, you cannot. Like I said earlier on, I appreciate this condolence visit, and your words are very encouraging. But as for these gifts, I don't want them. If you cannot take it back to him, you can keep it. But I do not need these gifts. Please.
I know this will happen. That was why I declined being part of the delegation to Anosike's house. Anosike doesn't have a forgiving heart. He is mean. The best thing for such people is to ostracize them from the rest subjects of this kingdom. My king is an insult to you. And if I were you, I will not take it lightly with Anosike at all.
But it is true that Anosike has taken his grudges too far. But I can't hate him for that. Two people cannot be mad at the same time. It is in his nature to keep malice, but mine is to forgive whatever wrong one has done to me. It is my goodwill to the people of this kingdom that has earned me this throne.
Yes.
I didn't steal it, nor did I snatch it from him as he claims. But I believe that one day the gods of our land will touch him and he will see to reason.
You say so, my king. Let's leave the house.
His Majesty, the Queen said your food is ready.
Okay, I'll be with her shortly.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Well, as you go, you will take that goat.
Oh, the goat?
Yes.
All right.
I have given her the yam and the palm wine to Agugu and Honor, who returned from Anosike's house.
Oh, thank you, my king.
It is not my intention to keep any of these returned items.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Thank you.
I want to go and have my lunch. Would you join me?
Oh, thank you very much, Your Majesty. I just had mine before I started coming here. Thank you.
Okay, let me go then, but expect the goat.
I will wait for the goat here. Wait for it. Igwe.
My brother, it's been some time now since your wife was buried. And your child has been with us since her mother died.
I want to know your plans for this child. Because she should be staying with her father.
My brother, Iken, you are absolutely very correct. She is supposed to be with me in her father's house. But I'm afraid. I'm very afraid to bring her to the house because of Ohamaeze. My brother Iken, Ohamaeze hated Akuchi so much. She hated Akuchi with a passion while Akuchi was alive. So much so that I'm afraid to bring Igolo back home. That I don't think Ohamaeze will be willing to look after Akuchi's child. That is my problem.
It's rather too unfortunate. But what are you saying now?
My brother, please, I beg of you. Give me some time. Give me some time to think about what to do. But in the meantime, let her remain here with you while I try to talk to Ohamaeze. See if I can get to convince her to take care of the child. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you, my dear brother.
Well, anything for a brother. You're my brother. Besides, my wife is not complaining. All I wanted to know was your plan for the child.
Is that not okay? Eh? And you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Okay, boy. They've grown so big.
Children of these days, they have very rapid growth. Very soon, your daughter will grow to become a woman and get married as well.
I sincerely do wish that the gods will keep me alive to see that day.
What are you saying? Are you looking forward to dying soon? Huh?
Dying? With all the beautiful maidens. I'm not going anywhere.
I thought as much. Come, my brother. That name you gave to your daughter, it suits her looks. Igolo, the pretty one. Beautiful name.
You should know your brother, Anosike, now. That I love beautiful things.
I know.
Look at Akuchi. Oh, blessed memory.
Senior Igolo.
And then look at Mercy.
Mercy. That pretty thing.
Then you look at both of them, then you know the kind of taste that
you will have taste
that
for
I love
beautiful
beautiful
women right from the outset.
That was why I named her Igolo.
The pretty one. A sweet name indeed. It's a wonderful name.
Mercy.
Amen.
In a few days, my daughter Igolo will be circumcised. And I intend to bring her back to her father's house. And as a woman, it will be your responsibility to take care of her when she eventually comes here.
Take care of Akuchi's child?
Mercy, Akuchi will do the same thing for your son if you were the one dead. So what is wrong with you doing that?
But unfortunately, I am not the one the death chose. Listen, Anosike, if you don't have any good plan for your child, better leave her where she is, because I won't have her time.
Mercy, what kind of human being are you? What kind of human being are you? Why are you so heartless? Do you know if that girl grows into a woman and eventually gets married, you will be the one to benefit? Because if she gets to have her own child, it is you and not me that will go for the omuwa. Do you realize that?
Really? Your preaching cannot change any decision of mine. It's your child. If you want to bring her home, it's your business. But all I am saying is that I won't have time to take such burden.
Mercy. 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 How many times did I call you? 3 times. Don't push me. Don't push me, Mercy. Don't push me into taking another wife. Because I will not hesitate to do. A wife that will take care of her.
If you want to bring in 100 wives, it's up to you. I already have a son, and I will always be the head. So, do not threaten me. Another wife indeed.
Maybe she does not know there are a lot of maidens out there. A whole lot of them. Beautiful maidens. We shall see.
Ogu Nwannem, I want you to do me a favor. I don't want Mercy to train my child because she will maltreat her. I want you to train my child for my spirit to rest in peace here. She is destined for greatness, and you alone can guide her to achieve it. Go. Go, my brother. Go and take Igolo. Go and take Igolo from Anosike. Go. Go.
I know that you are the brother and only relation of my father. But you see, this request of yours to take my daughter, Igolo, away from me, I find it very difficult to accept. She's my child. She's my daughter. I'm her father. And I can take care of her. Yes, I can.
I am not saying that you cannot take care of her. But my sister has been disturbing me. She even appeared to me in my dream yesterday night. She said her spirit will know no peace unless I help her raise the child. Taking Igolo does not mean that you can no longer see her. She's your daughter, and you are free to come see her whenever you wish. When she's fully grown, I will turn her back to you, the father.
But Ogu, Igolo is just a little baby. How can you take care of a little baby? You're not a woman. It is only women that can take care of babies. Besides, you are not married. You don't have a wife.
My sister believes so much in me. That is why she handed me such responsibility. And I believe her spirits will be around to guide me.
It's all right, I heard you. But I need some time to think about it. I really need to think about it.
I've heard you, Master Anosike. But I want you to understand that a promise is a debt. And I will want to fulfill the promise I made to my late sister to avoid incurring the wrath of her spirits. I will take my leave, Master Anosike. I'll be back in the next 2 market days.
Hey. Hey, Akuchi. 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 Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me with your responsibility? Akuchi.
Did Ogu say he wants to take care of that child?
Exactly. That's what he said. That he wants to take the child.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But he doesn't have a wife. What does he know about taking care of babies?
Ask me, my dear brother. And I pointed that out to him. But he insisted. He insisted on keeping the child.
Honestly, brother, I don't see it wise allowing Ogu to keep that child. Does he think you are not capable of taking care of your own baby or what?
Igolo, do you know the excuse he gave? The excuse he gave was that he wants to keep the promise he made to his sister, Akuchi. And that is why he wants to keep the child.
Well, if you ask me, that child belongs to you. You want to keep that child, Good. You want Ogu to keep their child? Okay. But if I were you, brother, I am not allowing anybody to take that child from me. I will keep that child and raise that child up in my own house. That's my candid opinion.
Igolo, don't cry. The food will soon be ready. Igolo. Don't worry, I'll get your food. I'll get your food.
It's all right now. I'll soon get home. I'll make the food ready. You will soon eat. It's okay. Fine, baby. Oh. This is not easy at all. Igolo, stop crying. I will get to your food very soon. Igolo, it's all right. We'll soon get home. I'll get to your food. It's okay, Igolo. But it's okay. Igolo, it's okay, Igolo. I know you are hungry.
be a brave hunter. Grasshopper. Igolo.
Papa.
The grass cutter you brought home this evening was a very big one. You have really improved in your hunting skill. I'm so happy about it.
Thank you, Papa. Soon, I will still go deep in the forest and kill leopard and deers like you.
I believe you, my dear. I believe you.
Thank you, Papa. But, Papa, do you permit me to take the heart and liver of the animal I killed to the king, like I always do?
Sure, why not? You killed it. And you have the right to give your kill to whosoever you desire.
Thank you, Papa.
But, Igolo.
Papa?
Why do you always give the heart and the liver of every animal you kill to the king?
I don't know either. Just following what my spirit directs me to do.
Your spirits?
Yes, Papa.
That spirit that is directing you must have a purpose. But I pray it's a good one.
Okay.
Just imagine my little girl of yesterday now growing to become one of the greatest hunters of Iyoma Kingdom.
Papa, thank you. Papa.
Igolo. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
Akuchi, my beloved sister. I know you could be standing over there. Anosike wants Igolo back. He threatened to take her by force the next time he visits. What do I do? Tell me, like you always do.
Your Highness, our proverb says that if you eat kola nut, you present your reasons for visit. I brought a keg of palm wine. To inform you and announce to my fellow elders that my first daughter, married by Okeke, gave birth to a baby boy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks to our God.
Thank you.
This is good news indeed.
Yeah, thank you, Your Majesty.
Done well. See, you have to ask your daughter and the husband to bring that child to this palace so that I can give him a royal blessing.
I will, Your Majesty.
Dad, get me 3 palm wine cups and make sure you get my special cup for palm wine. Be fast. Our gods are good.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Up to them, because are wise.
And as we celebrate with you, we wish you more grandchildren.
Yes.
Yes. That's Pour some into this, my cup for me. Let me test and see. This is fresh and sweet.
Yes, sir.
Who tapped this?
Your Majesty, his name is Ugegbe.
Ugegbe?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have to place an order for a keg from you.
Oh, thank you.
I know Ugegbe, a very good wine.
Yes.
This is interesting.
Okay.
His wine is sweet and undiluted.
Okay.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, my elders.
Thank you, my brave hunter.
I brought the heart and liver of the animal I killed in hunting. It is a big one.
Let me have it. That's very interesting. Oh, that's beautiful, my daughter. God, please take this straight to my wife. Tell her to prepare pepper soup with it immediately. And as you come back, please tell her to give you that necklace I kept on the table there. Be fast. Oh. This girl is very good. She has always brought to me the heart and liver of every animal she killed. She said it is my right as the king of this kingdom to have them. And I'm pleased with that.
She knows the tradition.
Yes. Come. This is my royal blessing to you.
You see?
May the gods of our land improve your skill in killing animals.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I may take my leave.
Go, my daughter.
The royal blessing.
Your Majesty,
I am.
whose daughter is that?
Oh, you don't know her? Ah, she's the daughter of Ogu.
I mean, Ogu, the great hunter?
The great hunter,
Yes.
okay.
Like father, like
daughter. Yes. Oh, and she has received a royal blessing.
I am becoming very fond of her. I wish she were my own. I don't know why the gods have not given me any child of my own. The gods are not fair to me at all.
The gods shall do it.
The gods are wise.
Obina! Obina!
Papa.
Are these not the clothes I brought out for you to take to the stream this morning to wash before leaving home?
Papa, after sweeping the compound, I lost strength, so I'll wash them tomorrow, Papa.
You will wash them tomorrow. And what are you doing right now?
I'm resting. I just finished having my lunch.
Will you get over that place and take these clothes and go to the stream and wash them right now?
Papa, I just told you I don't have the strength now. Tomorrow or next tomorrow, even next week, I'll wash them, Papa.
Are you out of your mind, Obina? Are you out of your mind? I'm telling you what to do and you're telling me when you want to do it. Are you mad? Huh? Are you mad?
Papa, what is it? I heard your voice from the bathroom.
Can you imagine this idiot? These are the clothes I brought out for him this morning to take to the stream to wash. I came back to still find them here. And I'm telling this idiot to take them right now to the stream and wash them. And he's telling me he's going to do it tomorrow. Huh?
Hi! Papa Obinna, is that why you are shouting as if the boy did a bad thing? Eh?
Mercy.
It's a simple matter. Since he said he doesn't have strength to wash this clothes today, why don't you leave it tomorrow?
Good. Mama, tell him, oh. Tell him.
Are you supporting him?
It's not that I'm supporting him, but the boy just told you when he will have the strength to wash your clothes. Why don't you understand with him?
You are the one spoiling this boy. You are the one spoiling this idiot. Do you know this boy cannot make 3 ridges a day in the farm? While his mates out there make as much as 50, some make even 100 ridges a day in the farm. All he knows how to do is sit down at home and eat my food. You have taught him to become lazy. The both of you will suffer it when the time comes. You will both suffer it.
It's you that will suffer it. Anosike, it's you that will suffer it. By the way, Anosike, let me ask you. Is Obinna the only child you have? Why don't you go and get the one you dashed to Oku? Eh? Obinna, my son will not die doing all the domestic work in this house. Is she not old enough to come back and wash your clothes? Please, Anosike, leave my son alone. Leave my son alone, Anosike. Nonsense. My son, please, come and have some rest.
Ogu, my beloved brother, thank you. Thank you for keeping to your promise to me. I also want to thank you for training my child till she has become this little woman she is now. But I still want you to do me one more favor. Anosike will soon come to claim her. Please, do not release her to Anosike. Do not release her to him until I tell you it is the right time. Do not release her to him.
You are welcome.
Oh, you saw me?
I am a hunter, and you know hunters have eyes, even at their backs. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I like that. The hunters even have eyes at their back.
We always need to be at the alert.
Smart one. So tell me, Ogu, how are you faring?
Mazanosike, I feel well. It's been a long time since you came to this place.
Yes, a lot of things kept me away from coming here. But I'm here now.
But what could keep a man for so long that he cannot even come to see his daughter? Remember the last time you came here was 14 years ago, when she was barely 3.
Oh. Well, that is true. But let us see that as a mistake and keep it aside and talk about the reason I am here.
If you say so.
Oh, don't you offer visitors a seat in your house?
Oh, Mazanosike, don't mind my manners. Mazanosike, I am sorry I don't have cola nuts in the house. Because I've not been to the market of late. But I have some dry meats inside there. Do you mind?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. So, Mazanosike, what is it you said we are going to discuss?
I've come for us to discuss about Igolo. I've come to take her back. And I thank you so much for all your effort time and every other thing you put into raising her. May the gods reward you abundantly.
Maiden Osike, if your reason of coming here today is to take Igolo, it will not work.
How do you mean? Ogu, yes. How do you mean? I am her father, and I have every right to take her whenever I want to take her back. What do you mean by it will not work?
Yes, you are her father. I know. But she doesn't know you as a real father. I am the father she knows. Because it has been a long time you saw her. If you want to take Igolo, you must give me some time to talk to her. Besides, you don't come empty-handed. Madam Sike, you know the tradition.
Well, my elders, what you can see, we have cola here. Well, in the next 4 days, we're going to have a New Yam festival. And normally, before the festival proper, we usually have a contest, a wrestling contest. Oh, yes. And we invite other wrestlers from other kingdoms. Last year, a wrestler from Omaka Kingdom took the coveted prize of a fat goat. And that brought shame to us. Well, how prepared are we this year?
Your Majesty.
Yes.
I believe they will not disappoint us this time. They have been training seriously for it, and more youths are joining the training.
Oh, yes, that's good. I just want to get this information because I want to present the fattest cow in this kingdom. For this very competition, and I wouldn't want us to lose it out at all. At all.
Your Majesty,
yes.
I wish it were still when we were youths, full of energy and strength. I remember a particular season when I broke the back of Idika, the cat.
Okwadike,
the greatest wrestler from a kingdom. The entire kingdom roared in jubilation because no one has defeated him for many, many years. I wish we can just
turn back the hands of time. Huh?
But I wish one of your children should have taken after you. Your son, Ibe, was defeated last year with ease.
Perhaps. He's a son after his mother, not of his father.
Well, let's hope they'll make us proud this time. Because I want to make this year's festival a carnival instead.
Hey.
Hey, what's the ball? Obina! Obina! Obina!
No.
Where's Obina?
Obina, you're calling is not around.
Oh, has he left for the farm already?
What farm? Obina went for wrestling practice.
Gone for what? Wrestling practice. Obina and I told to get the basket and hose and other things we need to go to the farm to harvest yams. Went where? Wrestling practice?
Your brother's children came here and he left with them. Every youth of this village wants to participate in this year's contest because the king presented a big prize for the contest.
Oh really? Bring that chair for me. Bring it here. Obina and I told to prepare so we can go to the farm. Let's go to the farm to go to the farm. Keep that chair here. Keep it here.
No, take it easy. Eh?
Listen, let me tell you something. Massive.
And
I will wait for him to come back anytime. Be it in the night or in the midnight. He will surely go to the farm to harvest those yams.
no, take it easy.
He will. If he does not harvest those yams, I will harvest his head. Igolo.
Oh,
Huh.
brother.
I meet you well.
Yes. You're welcome. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
How are you?
This your calabash of wine looks, it looks
epic.
And how is your family?
We're okay, and yours?
Very well.
You're always looking good.
Well, you know, I dress well and look good because I might meet a maiden on my way.
You are Maiden, sir. Do you mind joining me in this?
If you ask this question next time,
get me a call. Please bring a call for my brother. Quickly.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
How are the children?
We are fine.
Good, good.
Let me hold this thing. Let me pour.
Shake it, pour it, shake it, pour it. Shake it very well. I want to ask you, is it that you support the idea of your son going for that, is it wrestling contest or practice or whatever?
My brother, I never gave my support, but this boy insisted. He said other youths in the community are going and that he will not be left out. I had to allow him.
Do you know my stupid son Obina abandoned the harvesting of yams we were supposed to do in the farm to go for that wrestling practice? Stupid wrestling practice.
It is terrible. I was told that Akokaria brought out a very enticing prize and that he is making this new yam festival to look special, like a carnival. And that is why they are all contesting.
He can, if he likes, let him turn it to a jamboree. Let him turn it into whatever. No son of Ubaja or our own children will participate or partake in that contest.
I agree with you.
Because we will not celebrate with a man who took what belongs to us.
Never.
No, we will not.
Never.
It will not happen.
we will celebrate it in our usual way. Among ourselves and with our families.
As usual.
That reminds me. Has Ogu brought back your daughter?
Not yet.
Why?
I want to give him some time until after the New Yam Festival, just like he requested.
But why don't you allow her spend the festival with us in your house? That would be better.
Let her stay there for now. Meanwhile, this palm wine, where did you get it from? Because it tastes different from the usual, the usual ones I have here.
Yes, it is from Ogebe. He is the best we have. His palm wines are unadulterated.
No wonder.
The taste is something else.
That tells the story.
Of course.
Please, shake it again and give me some.
Hey, what extra?
Shake it and give me some more.
I'll make sure you don't finish it.
Tonight is the Mercy is the trouble.
Papa, I heard this coming wrestling contest is going to be a big event, bigger than the previous one.
Yes, of course, Igolo. And we will attend both of them. At least to feed our eyes with honors.
But is the king going to give out the big cow as he promised to the winner of the wrestling contest?
Why not? He has been doing so ever since he became the king.
The previous one was a goat, and this one is a cow.
Igolo, even if it is an elephant, the king will fulfill his promise. I have always known the king to be a man of his ways.
But Papa, are girls allowed to participate in the contest?
Igolo,
Papa,
why do you ask?
just curious.
Well, the wrestling contest is for men and not for girls.
Okay.
Igolo, I will give you the heart and the liver of the antelope I killed this morning, so that you can take it to the king as usual.
But it wasn't I that killed it. I give the heart and liver of the animal I killed myself to the king.
Igolo, I said I am going to give you to give to the king. The king will not know you are not the one that killed the animal, unless you decide to tell him.
Thank you. Good day, Her Majesty.
My daughter, how are you?
I'm fine. I brought something for the king. I hope he's around.
Yes, he is, but he's resting in his inner chambers. Maybe I'll just take the package for him.
I would have loved to see him. I have something to discuss with him.
Igolo, you don't expect me to go and wake him up while he's resting. So why don't you just give me the package? When he wakes up, I'll give it to him. And you can always come back later. You practically live here with us, don't you?
Okay. Tell him I'll come back.
No problem.
Ohamaeze.
My king.
Who is that?
Your little hunter girl.
Okay, tell her to wait for me at the palace.
You heard him. He said you should be free.
Okay.
I got your package. This is bigger than the last one. What animal did you kill this time?
It's a deer.
A deer?
But it wasn't I. that killed it. My father did.
Your father?
Yes, I don't want to lie to you. He gave me the meat to bring for you.
Oh, I see. So it is not only that you're brave, you are also honest and straightforward. This single act has earned you another gift. This time, a royal bracelet.
It's beautiful.
Just like you.
I love that necklace you're wearing. Each time I come to the palace, I couldn't help but stare at it.
Oh, it is meant for the kings of Idioma Kingdom. It's not an ordinary necklace.
So, nobody is allowed to wear it except the king.
Yes. No one else wears it except the king. I inherited it from my predecessor, and he inherited it from the kings before him.
I would love to wear it someday.
Oh, if the gods will it. But never in the history of Idioma Kingdom has a woman ruled.
Okay. I heard you presented a big cow for the wrestling contest. Are girls allowed to participate in the contest?
No. Women do not wrestle. It's just for men. And it's not just only for just men. It is for great men, not for children.
All right. Just curious to know.
Well, I'm happy you have known it today.
Why is everybody saying wrestling is not for women, but for men alone? I would have loved to participate. If I'm lucky, I will win the cow prize for my father. And the king will be proud of me. I wish I could turn to a man. Igolo. In your next life, take the courage to make you alone. I can fight. Yes, I can fight. I can use my hunting skills to corner my opponents, like trapping an animal and throw him down. Yes, I can fight.
Hunting skills is different from wrestling skill. Besides, girls don't wrestle. Now go back inside and continue your study. Enough of this rehearsals.
Challenge you, Opo. I can't let it disgrace my people in their ground.
What did you just say? A challenge? Do you realize what just happened here? I defeated the strongest man in your kingdom. Now let me give you a piece of advice. Run home to your mother and tell her that the great Opo just humbled your people.
Yet the wrestling rule says, if you are challenged, you must fight. It's only a coward that turned down challenge in the wrestling ground. Don't tell me you're a coward, Opo.
Opo is never a coward!
Yes.
Now, for the last time, I am telling you, it is better you wait till the night falls and the moon comes out. Then you can go and play with your mates.
Enough, Igolo.
Come with me now.
Father, I must challenge this man and win back the prize meant for our kingdom. I can't let him disgrace our people on the ground.
You want to die? Igolo, Igolo, you are neither a man nor a wrestler. To challenge a renowned wrestler. You just defeated the greatest wrestler of our kingdom.
Father, I have already thrown a challenge. And the rule says, if you throw a challenge, you must wrestle.
You want to die? Yes! That's the rule.
If Oppo refuses to fight with her, he loses his championship and the prize that comes with it.
In that case, I will fight. But let it be known that after this fight, you will have no spinal cord.
Okpo, it is true that the rule must stand. But I beg you, please be soft on her. She is not your match. She is just a little stubborn girl. Please do me this favor to allow her back touch down gently and go back with your championship. She is my only daughter and I don't want anything to happen to her. Please, Okpo.
I understand. I am a father too. I will restore her with just one finger.
Thank you, Okpo.
Because 5 will crush her.
Okpo, thank you. Thank you, Okpo.
Let the fight begin.
Papa, take another meat and eat too. I can't finish this all alone.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Papa, please take one. The king said if I want any meat or anything, I should let him know. Eat.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mention.
Igolo.
What?
It still baffles me how you defeated Okbo, the greatest wrestler of 4 kingdoms. What really happened?
Nothing. I think it's the will of the gods for him to be defeated. That's why they gave me the confidence to challenge him. I am now the champion of our great kingdom.
Which earned you a title from the king, as the hand of the king. Do you know the meaning?
No, Papa.
It is a title that is next to the king. A position that supersedes that of the prime minister.
Papa, wait. Are you serious?
It is a title that is given to only the greatest warriors of our kingdom.
So now, your daughter is now the bravest warrior of Ihoma kingdom. Papa, I hope you are proud of that.
Yes, I am. But I'm scared because a lot of people might be offended seeing a little girl being bestowed with such an honorable title. I'm scared.
But I saved your face from shame.
I wish they would understand.
They should. Papa, let's talk about what we used the prize I won for. Should you sell it? I mean, the fat cow.
No. Nobody can afford it except the king because it is very expensive.
Then we should sell it back to the king and use the money to take care of ourselves. We don't need it. At least we kill animal in the forest every day.
It is your prize of honor, my dear. Whatever you choose to do with it, I will not object.
Then I'll see the king and I'll sell it back to him.
We'll take over. You are the victor when you're married. Oh yeah, the chosen one, that special one, the anointed one, a warrior, an inferior, but not a superior. With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion, a lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake.
Shift so that we see them. Nine. Sitting down here thinking will not bring her back. Just go to Ogo and tell him you want your daughter back. Let her come back. This is where she belongs. The title she holds will bring a lot of blessing into this family. And should anything happen to the king, she is the only one that has the power to choose who becomes the next king. This might just be the plan of the gods to return the throne robbed of your ancestors back to this family. You have to act now, that there is still time. Just think about what I have just said. And I will become Ngozi, and my son Obinna, the heir apparent to the throne of Ihioma. Hey, where are you coming?
Your Majesty, I am not comfortable with that title you gave to that little girl. This title is an ancestral title that is given only to our bravest warriors who have gone through great battles, and not an honor to compensate a little girl just because she won in a wrestling contest by chance. It's unacceptable, Your Majesty. You have to have a rethink and revoke this title. Your Majesty, revoke this title.
Now listen. Battles come in different forms. That wrestling competition was a battle among 3 kingdoms. You were there when our greatest wrestler lost to Obo, the greatest wrestler from Ekpe Kingdom. This would have brought a great shame to us. But this little girl stepped out and saved us. She wiped our shame and tears and gave us victory. By that singular act, she has shown that she is a brave warrior, worthy of a great reward. There is no greater reward than the hand of the king.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
But do you realize that by giving that little girl that title, you have placed her way above the position of the Prime Minister of this kingdom? Myself, Igwe, way above the position of the Prime Minister. Anyway, now, do you know that only her reserves the right to endorse any new king if anything unfortunately happens to you? Think about it, Your Majesty. It will not work. It will not work. Huh? This is a title that has been forgotten by our ancestors for so many years, only for you to recall it and abuse it at the same time by giving it to this little brat that doesn't even know the meaning of the title. Majesty.
No one else is complaining in this kingdom but you. Why? You should have been proud of the little girl by the feat she performed, and not even stand here to talk of revoking the decision that I took about her.
May you live forever, Your Majesty. Greetings, Prime Minister.
And you too, my hand of the king. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, I think I should leave this place this moment.
But remember, we have to discuss about the New Yam Festival.
When the rest members of the council gather, we will discuss it better.
What is the purpose of this tuber of yams and chicken you brought to my house this evening?
So, like we discussed the last time, I have come to take my daughter Igolo back home. Yeah. And these items I brought, as tradition demands, to say thank you for helping me raise her up all these years.
Mazano Sike, I remember the last time you came for this same purpose. I told you to give me some time.
Yes, you did.
So that I would talk to her.
Yes.
I have not done that. So I wonder why all this rush of taking back Igolo.
Oh, I don't understand. What exactly are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that I have not talked to her about it.
Ogu, listen. Listen, Ogu. Let me tell you. I do not wish to make trouble with you. So please, kindly go in there now and bring out my daughter for me to go home with. Please.
I have not gotten instruction to do that.
Instruction from who?
From her mother, of course.
Her mother? Which mother? Her dead mother, Akuchi. Listen, Ogu. Ogu. Just go in there and bring out my daughter. I want to go home with her. Go home with her. Else, Ogu.
Else what, Anosike?
Are you? Else what?
Papa, what is the matter?
Igolo.
Papa.
There is no problem. We have a visitor.
Okay. Uncle, good evening.
Good evening, my daughter.
You see? She calls me father and called you uncle. Which means she don't even know you are.
It does not matter.
As a real father.
Listen to me. Ogu, it does not matter. Whether she called you father and called me uncle, it doesn't matter. You better get instruction from Akuchi. Because the next time I come here, I'm not living here without her. I will take her with me. Don't tell me to be reasonable. Don't tell me to be reasonable. Listen, let me tell you something. Whether she called you father and called me uncle, it doesn't matter. You better get instruction from Akuchi. Get instruction because next time I come here, I'm taking her home. I'm taking her home. I just told you. That's all I have to say. I'm going home.
Don't forget your yam and your power.
Take it, keep it with you.
Come on, take it off here.
Odu, I called you here because of a very serious issue. We were all present when the king conferred on that little girl the title of the Hand of the King, just because of a wrestling contest.
Yes. I was very surprised.
I approached the king on his mistake to revoke the title, but he said his decisions are irreversible. And we all know that the title of the Hand of the King is a title initiated by our ancestors for great warriors like you. Igwe Akokalia went ahead without consulting the Council of Elders to confer that title on that little brat, simply because she won a wrestling contest by chance. What an insult! What arrant nonsense! What an insult to the entire kingdom of Ioma. Now, Odogu, if that title was conferred to somebody like you, a great warrior who has led us to battles, I will not complain. But you were abandoned despite all the great battles you have led us to successfully.
Huh! What a humiliation. To great Odogu.
We have to correct that mistake. And that is why need the support. I need your support and the support of all the warriors in what I want to do in this kingdom. And I promise you the title of the hand of the king, which is denied of you, I will give it to you.
You have my support. I will consult the other warriors on your favor. So whatever you want to do it straight away. We are strongly behind you.
Good. Yes. Okay, now we have an understanding.
Yes.
Good.
Can you imagine it? Can you begin to imagine? Can you imagine Ogu telling me to wait until he gets instruction from a dead woman, Akuchi, before he can release my daughter to me? Huh?
Is he implying that he communicates with the spirit of the dead, or what? Eh? What is he implying?
If he likes, let him sleep with the dead, with Akuchi's spirit. I don't care. I told him that the next time I will come to his house, I am coming to take my daughter, and I will not leave his house until I get my daughter. That's what I told him.
But this Ogu man is very, very funny. Huh? He's very, very funny. I mean, he should have looked for a much better excuse to give than to say he was waiting to hear from the spirit of dead Akuchi, who is resting with her ancestors. Anyway, brother, next time you are going there, I will accompany you and talk some sense into that his thick skull. What kind of nonsense? I assure you that we are going to get that girl back to this family, whether Ogu likes it or not.
Anybody who knows Ogu should tell him not to dare me. Let him not dare me. Because if he dares me, I will show him what the fire can do to the rat of the ears. Nonsense. Is it because he has heard that my daughter is the hand of the king? He now wants to keep her.
Can you imagine?
He now wants to keep her. He will not. It will not happen. Not when I'm alive. Else, his head will see the sharp edge of my magic.
And you have a point there.
He will.
You have a very good point there. He wants to keep that girl now because of her exalted position.
Bring that palm wine. I need it now.
Yes. My fellow elders in council, it is with abject bitterness that I summon this gathering. The conferment of the title of the hand of the king to a toddler without due consultation with the council of elders is a big slight and neglect on all of us. It is also a big insult to the customs and traditions of our people to confer such an honorable and dignifying title to a girl who is not a warrior. What does she know about battles and wars to earn her such a title? Just because she won a simple wrestling contest and out of excitement, our king conferred on her a title that she is not worthy to have. Now listen to me. We must correct this grievous mistake, blunder and abomination before we incur the wrath of the gods. Yes, before we incur the wrath of the gods. The gods are wise.
Palace Council Elders of Ihioma Kingdom. We have heard what Okwadike said.
Thank you.
To be very honest, I was shocked when the king pronounced that title to the little girl. I wanted to call his attention, but because it is not customary to challenge the king's order, I decided to remain calm. I agree with Okwadike to correct this mistake before something bad starts happening. Because our father said, a child that does not heed advice suffers the consequences. Same to an elder that sees evil and refuses to advise caution. I rest my case.
My fellow elders, our people say that what is worn on the wrist does not need mirror before you see it. Okwadike and Onoha, you are in the right direction. We will approach the king and tell him the consequences from the gods. I believe he will revoke the title and give the girl the winning prize for the contest.
A cow. Yes. My fellow elders, what if the king refuses to rescind
pass a vote of no confidence on him and dethrone him.
Dethrone the king?
Yes.
Do you realize what you have just said is treason? I refuse to be part of this. A king, whether wrong or right, has never been dethroned in this kingdom.
We start it. We start it with this one.
I am living.
We start with him.
Okigwe. I don't want to hear evil or be part of it.
Okigwe, you just made a suggestion. We have not heard from the king to know if he will accept or not. Come back.
It is not possible. I am leaving.
You can go.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. He is chicken-hearted. See, the gods made a mistake to make him a man instead of a woman that he should be.
That is true.
Let him go.
There's a time for everything, a time for man, and a time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time, he could do and undo, but in the God's time, what should be done is what they will do. They will choose for themselves that special one, the chosen one, to do their bids. They will choose the unexpected, the unaccepted, and the rejected. But whom the gods have chosen, no one can reject, and no one can curse whom the gods have blessed. Igolo, 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 Unye chitere manu. Igolo, 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 the chosen one. You will conquer, you will chosen one, that special one, the anointed one, a warrior, an inferior, but not a superior, with the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is fate, so take your place, for the gods have chosen you, Igolo.